goon out characters. You know, I mean, again, I get why you want to play the faster characters. They are probably better, but I just want to see people goon out, dude.
Yeah, I feel it. I lost faith in Ganondorf real quick. Not lost faith, but I had more fun with, like, Wolf, another fast character who's got some meaty hits to him. I'm stoked now, though. We're seeing Batmayne versus Geo, winners finals of Pool 9.
Man, this is something we saw a lot back in Smash 4. And, like, man, right back at it. Although Batmayne switching from the Peach to the Daisy.
Right. Batmayne, of course, had a little bit of, like, character crisis at the end of Smash 4. You know, he always had the Lucas as a main, but he wanted to mess around with a bunch of other characters, Peach being the primary one. Now, very excited and committed to playing Daisy in this game. Geo has always been a player with 600 different characters under the belt. But in this game especially, he's already saying, I need to find a main, and I don't really know which one yet.
Yeah. Oh, and an SD from Batmayne. The accidental buffered air dodge. A lot of people have been accidentally buffering those air dodges. And man, coming off the stage, it hurts to see that. And now we get to see Mega Man where he likes himself most.
He has no jump. That turnip set him up.
So smart on the coverage from Batmayne. We were talking earlier about just how impressive those aerials are from Daisy. How well is that going to work against Mega Man, who has so many quick projectiles?
I mean, if you can get through the pellets, which your aerials can fight, like eat through multiple pellets, given active hitboxes. Look at the pressure!
My God.
Down air to the crossover nair to the immediate turnaround down tilt, and Geo had no answer.
Dude, you're saying if he gets in, and boy, that's a prime example.
I made a comparison earlier about how Daisy sometimes when you're learning the combos, it's not a traditional Smash 4 combo. I feel like you're learning an anime fighter, right? And even with the shield pressure, it feels sometimes like you're playing an anime fighter.
Dude, I can't disagree. The way that Batmayne's been getting in on Gyo too, he's not been having too many problems with the pellets, like you were saying. He's been playing pretty patiently around them, but forcing Gyo to retreat as he does that. He's not just playing passively.
There we go. Gets the pivot grab into the back throw. Not going to be a potent kill option yet, but that is one of Mega Man's better options. Fair in this game actually sends mad far. That move is strong as hell.
Yeah, it's a kill move now, which is surprising considering the reputation it had in Smash 4.
Of course. Trying to cover. Okay.
Wow.
Back air is strong. Maybe caught Geo dashing back to try to set up more projectile pressure.
Dude, I mean, Batmayne has just been unrelenting. I mean, especially that Gyo's been pressing so many buttons and that Batmayne hasn't fallen down to that, fallen victim to the many, many button problem that a lot of these floaties have.
See, the thing is, normally we'll see Mega Man be able to oppress movement with those pellets. We won't be able to see Daisy's moving and grooving and jiving the way the Batmayne is, where he's got all these full cancels and dash back and forths. But I haven't seen that many pellets out of Geo, and when I have seen them, I've seen Batmayne able to effectively, you know, nullify how important they've been. Really get in and shield them. Look at how strong that move is.
It's real strong,
That is jarring coming from watching a Smash 4 Mega Man. Seeing that just send Daisy flying and kill at that percent, I was not ready.
And I was not ready for Batmayne to come out and just show, I mean, put on such a good performance against Gyo.
Forwarder ate through all of the pellets, so Geo wasn't able to get anything done. He's like, okay, I'm going to patrol you out of the air then. Whiffs of forward air, and then Daisy comes within one of her own. She is constantly weaving back at ranges where Geo feels like uncomfortable tossing the projectiles, but also uncomfortable chasing. It's not like a mid-range, it's like a mix between mid and close range.
Yeah.
In between. Close mid.
Okay. Dude, I can't believe that Gyo got around that because Batmayne's ledge trapping has been insane up until now.
Their back throw going to send him really far out there. Throws the turnip up. Geo waits on the ledge.
Man.
Dash attack connects properly. I have yet to see that one not connect properly in this game, which makes me happy.
Yes. Really used to be an unreliable move, and now you see people are more confident pulling it out. And speaking of confidence, Batmayne is not at all shy of throwing out that forward air.
Oh, no.
We've seen it a lot, and it's been well-placed pretty much every time.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a character swap from Geo. I would love to see one of his swordsmen. I haven't seen his Martha Lucina in this game, but that is a matchup that I feel like is really good for... Okay, still going to the Mega Man. That's fine as long as he adjusts his ranges. The biggest thing that I saw is he's sitting at a range where he feels uncomfortable tossing out the pellets, and they'll just get smacked through by Daisy forward air. But if he tries to chase, he's chasing too shallow and not getting anything started. He's just kind of whiffing in front of Daisy, and Batmayne's buttons are really oppressing him.
So with that being said, what kind of game plan adjustments do you think Gyo needs to make to
I would like to
take
see
this
him
down?
not get as baited by the movement and dashing in. Just sit back. Yeah, back up and set up the pellets. Back up and pull out the metal blade. Toss out your Crash Bomber and get the actual projectiles going so you stifle the Daisy movement and force her to go in. If she's chasing you hardcore, she still does have like good pressure tools, but at least she has to fight through something at a range where she's less comfortable than when you're following her.
See, like that right there, that's putting up such a good frame trap where he says, all right, no matter what you're going to do, I'm going to cover it because if you run away, I take stage. And wow, he does get the kill? The hard knuckle.
Wow. I like that. At that moment, Gio had set up the idea where he was backing up and tossing the projectiles, and then Batmayne said, okay, if you're going to do that, I'll pull my turnip. So Gio ran full screen and just grabbed him, tossed him out, and caught the early defensive option.
We're talking about how you don't want to always try to go for the big plays that'll put you way in front in the game, but sometimes it is a good idea, and Gyo knows when to turn on the jets.
Right, and normally in Smash 4 we did see a more martial Mega Man out of Gio. We saw a more combative, up-close fighter because he could kind of set up that pressure with the pellets. In this game, kind of maybe adjusting to the fact that he doesn't always get that against a character like Daisy. Nice
wow, look at the cross-up. I was about to say, man, like that move is real active. Okay, but now, I like the usage of the Crash Bomber to cover the recovery.
Too. Air dodge to get deep in there.
They do it again? Okay, yeah, this time not wanting to expend the same resource again twice in a row. Doesn't want to give Batmayne the idea of getting used to that Crash Bomber on the ledge.
Okay, back air is going to set up. Move's still strong. That leaf shield looking like it's getting a lot of use out of Gio.
And that kind of plays into, you were saying that, he usually plays a very martial Mega Man. Is that the kind of play style that's working out for him right now?
I mean, I guess when you have the leaf shield up, you can't really set up the same aerial pressure as you'd like to as Daisy, because you're going to get trades at best, which sets up for Gio to reset his zone.
I also feel like Gio's taking a really good advantage of Daisy's heat map and trying to stay in an area where she can't get that burst movement with the slide forward there, right?
Yeah, we're seeing just a little bit further away ranges, just a tad further than we saw in Game 1 that was setting up so good for Batmayne.
Not only that, but he's like using his resources on stage so well so that if he is close to Batmayne, he's giving himself a margin of error so that he can get away.
Now we're seeing a lot less of Gio whipping aerials and Batman's facing a lot more of the inverse. Ooh. And he baits it, goes for the down throw. He knows back throw won't kill when it's not that close to the ledge. Forward air is going to do it. That move so quick, so lagless, but so strong.
That's the big thing. I mean, we've been talking about the change and how strong it is, but what hasn't changed is how quick you can throw it out. It's great to have a kill move that you can just slap in front and a combo tool as well.
And the tech was phenomenal from Batmayne to get out of the pressure situation, reverses a little bit with a parasol, and maybe give himself a chance to parry, but he didn't expect the cross-up, so he wasn't ready to punish.
A lot of people are still getting used to that, man. The cross-ups come a lot harder in this game, and now Batmayne staying close enough to the ledge that Gyo couldn't actually get online.
Fade away with the downer makes it safe from the dash grab. Now the ledge trapping that you said, Batmayne has it strong, but Gio just rolls past. Wasn't quite spaced properly with that fair to catch the roll on.
Yeah, I just want to say that was a great job by Gyo to know that a lot of Daisies and Peaches, if they're floating there at the ledge, when the float's about to run out, they'll usually drop into the forwarder.
Really smart to realize that if Gio's in the air, he has that leaf shield. He knows that no aerial is available to him. He's stuck either tossing the leaf shield or just trying to land with it as a defensive option. So that forward air came in nice and smooth. And that this percent, we could see something really good combo start up from Daisy out of like a down tilt. Out of a nair, straight nair, and Gio's a heavy enough character that we can get something started.
But that being said, do you think it's the defensive options that Batmayne's going to go for, or do you think that he really needs to turn up the jets?
I mean, what Batmayne was telling me is one thing he loves about Daisy is you don't even have to connect, go deep for these real strong combo starters. Ooh. Wow, what a trap.
It's just so quick. You flip out the hotness.
And he confirmed off the Metal Blade, too, to catch the neutral get-up. Has a lot of active frames, so it will catch when, even though normally neutral get-up is one of the safer options. Doesn't have a lot of time to punish.
Yeah. So Smashville, I'm still just, for some reason, expecting a change from either of these two, even though we've seen a really good evolution between both of these guys, adapting to each other. We saw Batmayne kind of bring himself back after that hard knuckle spike where he said, man, take a piece of me with you and get out of here. But, I mean, he brought it back. It was a close game near the end.
Yeah, maybe still likes this kind of similar layout to FD that we had on last game. Look at this. Wow, drops it. Interesting. He got the nair down tilt, but he didn't get any big extension afterwards, and that's huge, actually, to drop a big combo like that when you get in on the zoner. Reverse nair sends Gio onto the platform. Batmayne tries to cover. We're still seeing a lot of pressure, though.
Yeah, and pressure, I mean, again, we've been talking about it all set, is that's what Daisy strives for, is to put the pressure on the shield, get in on this kind of zoner. But man, if Joe just keeps getting control of ledge like this, that's going to make it hard for Batmayne. Wow.
That was a married to my option kind of pick. He's like, I know you're going to neutral get up. I'm reading that you're going to neutral get up at this timing, and the up tilt comes through. But not quite finding its mark. Amazing DI to survive that.
Wow.
Saves the air dodge. Doesn't have the jump, but still is able to air dodge up to grab ledge. That was a phenomenal recovery from Gio.
Such a big advantage for Mega Man to be able to act out after the rush coil. True to the games, and man, true to what you want.
Sets up the metal blade, tries to catch the roll, and that is a powerful counter. Gio again living, goes for the early rush coil so he gets away from the turnip pressure. Forward throw.
Great DI. Up into the corner.
There we go. I'm narrowly dodging all these turnips, but that pivot grab back throw is absolutely going to end the life.
Yeah, we've been talking about how the ledge trapping was pretty good from Gio until he had that kind of married to the option up tilt. But, man, Batmayne didn't have a moment like that. He played so well, so reactionary, and that's why he's got the lead.
Gio kind of fishing for this forward air, getting a little bit aggressive. There we go. Does finally catch fading in, but doesn't have the kill. I would love him to set up less aggressively.
Oh my
gosh. Air
gosh.
dodge saved him. In Smash 4, he would have been dead going that deep.
Very dead.
Back throw. Not quite going to kill. I would love it if Gio just took a second to calm down. He realizes he's only at 18%. There's no rush to get anything started. He will eventually find that kill, right? But, you know, set up your zone.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's the big thing is that both of these characters like setting up zones, but I think Batmayne, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he's giving him way too much leeway, just giving up a lot of stage to Gio.
I mean, what I'm seeing, though, is Gio is hard fading in. Hard fading in and trying to force the issue. And what we're seeing is he's getting these shallow aerials when Batmayne's dashing back, and Batmayne's getting a quick 82 because Gio was holding forward the whole stock when he really didn't need to. But I guess that's just the pressure that Batmayne was exerting is I make you feel the need to hold forward because I know I can put on a lot of damage if you don't have my stock quick in this good stockpile. What we ended up seeing, though, is Gio sitting at 99% and rising. Batmayne in control of this game.
And I think he may be just trying to rekindle that Martial Mega Man and try to say, okay, the aggression worked out game 2, but this platform is making it so much more difficult to apply that.
That, and we're seeing a smaller stage than FD. FD is smaller in this game than it has been, but Smashville's still going to be one of the closer stages for these in-fighters.
That being said, being heavy is paying off dividends for Gio, being a 144. And you're almost feeling like Batmayne's not that close, especially if he keeps whiffing forwarders like that.
Tries to go for the really deep edge guard, and I'll take that trade.
If you're Gio, you take that trade.
Really unfortunate for Batmayne, though, to drop it. I feel like maybe his jump got mixed up in there somewhere.
Wow, the fight for center stage is real, and Gio just did not want to give it up, so Batmayne got big punishes. Okay.
Gets the grab. Tries to set up. He doesn't have any like true combo throws. Maybe down throw. But it looks like nothing he's going for, so I would imagine it's not something that works out. Or going for something more ambitious with the up throws, trying to set up an up airs. Man, that back air has a lot more active frames.
Dude, you can tell that. You can tell
that.
Stitch! Double stitch, too! There were two mixed in there, and Batmayne set them both up to just kill Gio. Dude, you want to talk about eat your vegetables, man.
He's been helping.
Batmayne is looking like a PSA for elementary schoolers, man.